just wanted to make sure it worked. Make sure it works.
Presence. Ahí está.
There we go. Can you hear it?
Lorena's iPhone, if you can unmute. Can you both hear me?
Yes.
Lorena's iPhone is going to need to speak.
Yes.
Okay, your name?
Carlos Nunez.
Okay. Each all raise your right hand. Anybody's going to offer testimony?
Arriba.
You swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Sí,
Yes.
Okay. Maria Antonio, you can put your hand down. Ramos de Diaz. Are you the plaintiff?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I can't hear you.
She is the plaintiff.
Who's Renee
That's-
Diaz?
Excuse me.
Diaz?
That's her son.
Who are you?
I'm just here to help her out.
I can't hear you.
I'm here to translate.
You're here to what?
To help her for translation. She doesn't speak English.
Okay. What is the reason for eviction?
La razón por la evicción.
por lo que estoy.
No, sí, porque los quiere sacar.
Tengo problemas con el señor que ha tratado muy mal a los demás inquilinos.
Okay, she said that she has the gentleman has been treating the rest of the tenants in the apartment complex really bad.
Can't hear you.
Okay, that the defendant has been treating the rest of the tenants in the apartment complex, well, very bad. We have a letter here
When you turn your head, I can't hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry, Judge. That the defendant has been assaulting the other tenants at the complex emotionally, verbally, and throwing some other stuff. I know I have a letter here from that was written by the other tenants, and this is an ongoing issue. Y también no han pagado renta, ¿verdad?
No. De común acuerdo hablamos el 26 por problemas con los otros inquilinos. Hablamos el 26 y les regresó
I can't hear her.
febrero y marzo.
Okay, she said that on the 26th of February and March, they came
26 of
to
both months? February 26th and March 26th?
yes, they came to an accord where she has the letters that she has signed here that they were going to move
Signed by who?
by both parties, the individual and the other
Who's both parties?
Ms. Diaz, the landlord, and the defendants. They were signed by both parties. She returned their money back for February and the deposit, so they could find a different place to live, and they agreed, but they have not done so.
Okay, Mr. Nunez, what do you have to say?
Sir, first of all, I would like to let you know that what all the neighbors say is not true. I have police reports where I'm the victim because they tried to stab me. The other day, they tried to pull a gun on me.
Where are the police reports?
They're at, I have the case number for them.
Well, case number doesn't do me any good.
And then they're a bunch of cholos. And then I have videos right now where this man right here, who's with Ms. Diaz, keeps
Yeah.
walking into the property. And then we try to rent with the money that Ms. Diaz returned to us. But when the landlord tried renting to us, he called her and she started talking bad about me when she said, write me down as a reference so I could talk good about you guys and you guys could have a new place to rent. So we were unable to rent certain places because she kept talking bad about me when
So did you go back and pay the rent?
everything's no, we found this is what happened, sir. Where we're staying with Miss Diaz, there was a lot of roaches and they've been biting my wife. I have pictures of them right here too, where they bite my wife. And the other day, my wife actually accidentally,
Okay, so did you pay the rent when you came back and you didn't use the money for another rent?
no,
So what
because
did you
no,
do?
I didn't want to live there. So we were trying to find a place to live.
Okay, so where does it stand? Are you moving out or what?
Yeah, but I would like, what I don't like is that they keep walking in to the property without our permission. There's videos that have cameras. It's full of roaches. They've been biting my wife, my baby too. It's him.
When are you moving out?
As soon as I find a place to move in.
So you got the money back for February
And March.
Uh-huh.
and March?
Yes.
And we're in April? Did you pay April month?
No. I've been trying to call Miss Diaz and she never answers. So I've been trying to call all of them.
How much is the monthly rent?
600.
So you haven't paid them for 3 months.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not true.
Sir, excuse me. Look,
I'm sorry. Good morning. I don't really want to come out in the video because I just woke up. What my husband is trying to say, we have moved out. We haven't stayed there anymore. I don't know
Okay,
if,
so have you turned over the keys?
yes, we returned her the keys the very day that she
They don't
she
know
did
llave?
get, uh-huh.
Ellos me dieron la llave y el contrato. cuando-
So we started leaving.
Just a minute, stop. Did
Okay.
they turn over the keys?
Yes.
I didn't ask that. I'm asking Ms. Diaz, they turn over the keys?
Judge, she said yes, once they agreed that they turned over the key,
Huh?
but they've been staying at the,
Oh.
they've still been staying at the apartment.
Are this the apartment they're in now?
No,
You're not in the apartment now?
we don't stay there no more since that day.
Are your belongings out?
Most of them. There's just like a box of we have some clothes there. That's all.
So are you all right with them going in? I mean, your husband's complaining they're going in, but then you're saying that they can go in.
No, I'm not fine with him walking in there
Then why are
Because
you
we-
telling me you moved out?
because we did.
Okay, if
But
you
that
moved
doesn't-
out, that means they can go in.
Not really, because we hadn't had court, so we didn't
So
know
you
what was
haven't
gonna
moved out.
happen. No, we have already moved out. The only belongings that are there,
Okay, I've asked you if you moved out, and you said yes, and have you turned over the keys? You said yes.
uh-huh.
Okay, so
But-
that gives them permission to go in, does it not?
If that's what you're telling me as of this point, well, I respectfully will approve him going in, but we hadn't had a court. So since there's still things there that belong to us, even though we're not staying there no more, we didn't really appreciate the fact that the cameras kept on seeing him walking in and going through our things.
Yes, that is correct. I help Ms. Diaz. I do part of the maintenance. You guys left the water running on from the top apartment, which caused the water leak through the bottom of the ceilings to the lower apartments. I had to make sure what was the issue. Not only that, but you also left the oven on from the stove, which I had to turn off to make sure that is a safety hazard, not only for the other residents, but the neighborhood area. And I don't have a concern with what your property or inside looks like. My concern was with the safety of the other tenants when I was asked to go look in there and ensure that where was the water coming from, one, and to check the other appliances. And I did. I shut down all the appliances because there was no evidence of anybody staying there.
Okay, I'm gonna grant the eviction. Mr. and Ms. Nunez, you have to get your stuff out on or before April 25th. If you shouldn't do so, they can come get a writ of possession. The constable will post on your door, voluntarily vacate. If you shouldn't do so, they can physically remove you. Any questions from either side?
Yeah,
Your Honor.
we have a question. My husband wants to know if there's a way that because of the roaches that we had to live with and everything else, if there is a way that we could find the court to help us find a place to permanently.
Find a rental place?
Yes.
No, the court's not in that business.
Oh, okay. Because what happened is that when they wanted to rent to us, since Ms. Diaz asked me to put her as a reference, she started saying bad things about my husband, so they ended up not renting to us. So we're having trouble finding where to permanently stay.
Do you have an email?
Yes, Lorenita,
Lorena.
Lorenita, 330.
Can you spell it, please?
Yes, sir. LORENITA 330 at hotmail.com.
Okay, we'll email a copy of the order to each of y'all. Any other questions?
Sir. I just want to let you know what he's saying is not true, because on the videos, you just see him walk in and then he looks at the apartment and leaves. All the videos that I have from him walking in, he never walks into the kitchen or to the restroom.
You know,
So I
that is fine. You have the videos, that's fine. You say what you say. I know what I did.
And
I
then
also-
he he moved my camera. He pulled it out of
But-
place, and then
But you no longer
Flipped it.
live there. You guys left.
but
It's
what
no
I
long-
knew what I knew was that we could have our stuff there until the court. We had an actual eviction from the court, so that's why we kept our stuff there because we have nowhere to go, and we have certain things that got damaged, and we have videos of him walking in. Like we have our TV.
Yes, I don't
It's-
deny it. I don't
It's
deny
broken
it.
right here. I don't know if you could say, I turned it on just so you could see, Judge. My whole TV is completely messed up. So just to let you know that he's not saying the truth, that he never
Are
walked
you
in.
still in the property right now?
No. We're not in the
Okay.
property.
I'll email the copy of the order to each of y'all. Thank you all.